Yo. You know, I gotta show the newcomers with. Yeah, we don't have some with it.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Leaves it with the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much.
I see what they finna do. They finna try to ground and pound this
Great
motherfucker.
job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Dropping back, it's O'Neal. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at
Yeah,
the 38.
it's my fault, bro. Fuck.
And the Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Right on the money. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Line getting set on 2nd down. Trying play action. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Camarda. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. Wants to throw it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. Taking
Them
sometimes
boys
the
tripping.
quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it. Sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Nowhere close.
Well, them boys trying to trick play.
Trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And the defense brings the blitz. And how about the QB? Really nice job understanding. If I can hang on to this just a little bit longer, it gives my receiver an opportunity to run a better route and get more time to create more space. Nice job hanging in there, taking the hit, and getting the completion off of it.
And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Every defense in the country talks about
Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting box, and they need to get something together with this possession. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The Badgers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Here's the pressure. Sets up the screen. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Well, about that
And I
hit.
kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And Ohio State makes a ton of highlights with the big pass plays, but this defense has turned in its share over the years, too.
so many guys that we can go back. The Bosa brothers, Chase Young, just recently, the guys that they put their hand in the dirt and they go make things happen, get after quarterbacks like you see right here.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Makes the grab and a nice gain, gets it to the 35. And the Badgers are on the move. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw, it's O'Neal. Looking to the big tight end. On target to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
The RPO, it's complete.
Well, I'm about to say, man, I thought that bitch
will
was
let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Using the quick game. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job.
And he'll finish the run. Defense in press coverage. Quarterback on the keeper.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Off the play fake. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
The boy is tweaking.
And this defense, this crowd, this atmosphere, it can rattle an offense in a hurry.
You can shake them up. When you can get to the quarterback and affect them, we all know they become very human. They start seeing things, and with this crowd, they can't hear anything. This place is going absolutely nuts. Nice job rushing the passer, igniting the crowd.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, we know
Hold up right quick, y'all. I forgot to share this bit on my, hold on. All right, I'm back. I had to share that bit on the ground. I think that bit sharing on the ground. Hold on, y'all boys.
Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
The sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. To throw, it's O'Neal. Somehow got the screen into that traffic. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. The Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it again. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers.
Ain't y'all seen this
He's
shit,
done
bro?
a
That
really
shit
good
made me
job
jump
spreading the
outside,
ball around,
bro.
and he's
Jump
human.
for it.
Finally missed.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically downfield and work their routes. You saw it right there on that play.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football.
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. Bringing it back.
Oh, sir.
He's at the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Ohio
Let's go.
State. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And there's something you don't see often, a 100-yard interception return for a touchdown. As a quarterback, you know those windows are really small to throw into. And if you don't throw it on time, it's going to get at minimum tipped, maybe picked. That's the worst possible scenario for a quarterback. What a play by the defense.
You already know it. Let me show folks too. Shit. Easy ass shit.
And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now they'll run the draw. He never had a
Trying to throw that screen out here you want, so that bitch goes to the crib.
I like the idea of going draw there. You're trying to sell fast, but you still need to do a better job up front executing those blocks. There's too many one-on-ones where they got beat, and as a result, they suffer a negative play.
Looking to throw, it's O'Neal. Oh, they're after him. And
I don't know why he threw that.
Pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
I don't know why his goofy ass threw that.
Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this
That's
game.
my
If
fault.
you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
No.
Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback.
Good play out there.
And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live in dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job on the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Scanning the field, it's O'Neal. Fires to the wideout. And the timing just a hair off.
I mean, this game has to feel like a living nightmare for this quarterback. We're still in the first half, and this guy, with all the interceptions he's thrown, with all the inaccurate balls, nothing
I thought he was
is
finna
going
fly.
right. They have no semblance of a passing game because they simply cannot establish a rhythm under center.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down.
Hey, Wick, I don't know why the fuck he threw that.
Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you've got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Badgers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Badgers are moving quickly down the field. And off to Jones. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play.
There he goes.
Damn, that's powerful.
Away from the defense. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
And he takes it in for the... Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Looking downfield, it's O'Neal. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. The quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
And the Badgers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Working that left side now. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team.
You got to love that.
And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. They'll go to the ground. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it all in that last play.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That defense got gashed, but they get him to the turf at the 47. The Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. He's got it on the right. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's O'Neal. Makes the catch. It's Barry Johnson. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try the 6, he'll be
easy money.
Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
And this guy has been nothing short of sensational for his defense all year long. You're not talking about an All-America season. You're talking about an historic season. 10 interceptions on the year. This guy has got to be in the Heisman Trophy conversation.
Oh, coach done took me out. But Wiki already know we 3 games in. I already got 10.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Hey man, well, you know that spring game gonna be lit, boy. Hey, bro, man, ain't gonna have no choice but to catch up. You know what I'm saying? Shit, it'll even help them grow. Get off they stagnant ass shit, man. Either way, that shit gonna be lit though. But that spring game, man, look here. They gonna be out that bit flipping shit, picking shit. And number five in the conference, man. Stop playing, man. Like we ain't the best team in this fucking conference in the country. Nah, wait, that's real shit though. That's real though. And they definitely gonna test your brain, play Madden in so long, bro. I might power that bit up in a few. Well, I ain't gonna power that bitch up because it won't let me play my Jazz corner. So I'll probably wait till this nigga he'll go pro, then I'll play with him. Bro, I'm talking about double move. They'll route you up quick. If you ain't a student of the game, bro, you gonna be out there big getting finesse. This right here finna be somewhat of a trap game out in Cali. I already see it. Nah, it definitely can be tricky, bro. Like it shit different, bro. It's different. We need some more camera angles though, for sure, for sure. Like we need more camera angles, more choices with that shit for real, for real. With the DB at least. And I heard they bringing back other positions and shit. On 26, bro. I mean, what would it be college football 27? So Heard they gonna have the safety and all that other shit in there, but I'm a corner. But I might make a safety one day. You know what I'm saying? Bro, the way you do your bills, bro, that's all you, bro. A safety all day. Playing corner. For real. Like coming down here, knocking shit, bro. Draw down in coverage. You can cover one on one. Your bills are built for a safety, bro. Like for real. Like one of them, the Brian Dawkins, goddamn, for real. Nah, facts, bro. Facts. Hey, they told that boy before he go to like, hey man, listen, you a safety, but you got the skills to play corner. Shit, your nigga out there turned up on that. Hey, Wick, another thing too, bro. I'ma see if we can I don't know if like I was telling J Dog them this a while back, but what's this? Me and you be doing the corners and shit, bro. Like the offline shit. See if we can do like the off. I think it's the offline franchise mode or whatever. And we can just do like a franchise and shit with just our two corners, and we can just play. You know, like it's kind of like couch co-op and shit like that. But you have your corner on the other side. I'll be on the other side, and we just play our franchise like that. You know what I'm saying? We could probably simulate the offense for real, for real. That shit would be lit on Madden or some shit. And then YouTube got this new feature. I ain't take advantage of it yet, but it's kind of like we can do like collab live streams and shit. I mean, I'm gonna stream this shit regardless. Or if I don't, I would upload the clips and shit, bro. But that's besides the point though. But yeah, I think we can do it offline shit. But you on Xbox though. But I still think we can do like the couch co-op shit. For real, for real. We just gotta find us a franchise and shit like that to rebuild. I'm a Jag fan, bro, but um, I'm trying to think. Like, I'm gonna look into that shit when I get off this live stream, bro. So we can get right on them boys. You feel me? That should be fun, bro.
It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the UCLA Bruins. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Dropping back, it's Hilton. A little screen to the running back. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
Second down, he'll throw it. Finding an escape route. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got it.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
Well, that boy always be hitting the MJ on there, bro.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Throws to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. The give to the left side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Escapes, and the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The defense was in the dime package. They didn't have to send an extra rusher. The big fellas up front took care of that.
Yeah, and all dime means is I'm bringing an extra fast guy on the field and taking an extra fat guy off the field. But listen, the fat guys still get home. Isn't that beautiful? The big, athletic.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Bruins will hustle to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Got it in the middle. It's Camarda. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Hilton. Unloads it left. Makes a connection. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
Really nice looking throw there. And traditionally, the best UCLA offenses are always the ones that can get it done through the air. You've got to be able to come up with explosive plays in the passing game. And if this team is going to win a conference championship, they need this guy to play at his A-plus level week in and week out.
Right back to the well. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll pull it on the read. And he wraps his... Looking to throw on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And that's now their 3rd sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front 7. They can blitz, they can rush you with 4, with 3, but they've got dudes that can beat you one-on-one, and you're seeing that in this game.
The Bruins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want, because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Boy, there wasn't much. And the Bruins come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. From the shotgun, the inside give.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
To the air, it's Hilton. They've got the screen set up. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Grab near the sticks. It's Carter. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Bruins are in the hurry-up.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Under fire. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. And the Bruins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harper. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Now the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Carter. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage.
Ooh, and that's...
UCLA will go back to work on offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life.
Breaks into the open. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Quick tempo here for the offense.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. That type of pressure on the quarterback, that's vintage Ohio State, right in keeping with the legacy that's been established by the Buckeye D.
Yeah, and you take pride in that. You own that legacy with all those guys you see performing at a high level in the NFL. Man, you see that, you want to go get it, recruiting guys to fit those profiles. That's why Ohio State always has a good defensive line.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Hilton. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback gets past the mark. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
The Bruins racing to the line in the hurry-up. Corners are walked up tight. With the run on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're
Man,
able
hell of
to
a tackle,
stop him
boy.
short of the end zone. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grab near the marker is Cox. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Throws to the back. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this 1st half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Hits him in stride at the 10.
I thought that shit was picked.
They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. That's why everybody has to do the tip drill, DBs and receivers, and it worked out this time for the offense.
That's exactly what you want as a defender. Just get your hand on the football, let that thing bounce, and you see so many big plays made, but it was the opposite. Goes right to the wide receiver, makes the play, makes the catch. Man, that's frustrating for a defense.
The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. The play action fake. Pressure coming. And he'll step into the end. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Grab behind the line. It's late. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. To the air, it's Hilton. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. This dude is having a day, and with that one, he's halfway to Chase Young's 4-sack single-game record.
Go get it, young fella. Just quickness, speed off the edge, getting to the quarterback. You got to be relentless when you're chasing the quarterback. And Chase Young's record, if you can go get that, you go get that big fella, that superstar, woof, that would be a fun day.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down.
Ooh, good play.
Wide open downfield. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Breaks away on the left. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
If I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Gives it on the option. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Bruins headed quickly to the line. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. Throwing the comeback looks like such a simple throw, but the timing is so important.
And as a quarterback, man, this is all about trusting your guy. You know exactly where he's going to sit it down. You anticipate it. You throw it. You know he's going to come back and make that play for you.
X going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes.
Down, no boys, got it.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Buys a little time with his feet. Quarterback gets the first down. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more selective with your coverage and mix it up, because man coverage against a scrambling quarterback can hurt you.
It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Hilton. Snagged in the middle, it's Carter. They make the stop about 4 yards short. This offense is feeling itself right now, and momentum's coming along with them. On the move, it's Cox. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Bruins want to move quickly.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
And the Bruins can really attack on this 2nd and short.
And nice job by this defense. I like it. Being alert, like understanding. We've already seen the QB run. Like, we're not surprised by this. Drop back, play the pass, have a plan when he takes off and when he scrambles to go get that sucker on the ground.
The Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Camarda. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that one.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Hilton. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
3rd and long situation. They try to go screen. I think they were hoping it would.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like, late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Under fire. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
And that's a missed opportunity. I mean, he had him open. He could have thrown that football maybe with just a little bit more touch. He had plenty of mustard on it. You could see he threw a bullet. But sometimes when those guys are wide open, you see quarterbacks just, they try to aim it a little bit too much, and it'll come up short.
And they supposed to pick that off. Tip drill, man. Tip drill supposed to got picked off.
The offense has got to find something here in the fourth.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Quarterbacks don't have high completion percentages from their backs. It's been really hard for this QB to get in any kind of rhythm. We got to change something up here. We got to do something different because right now it's just
Hey, Wick, I ain't even realize I ain't got a pick. Hell of talent, though.
And the Bruins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The give on the option. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Looking downfield, it's Hilton. Got his man downfield. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Bruins moving quickly to the line. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Man, what a game this guy has been having, living in the opponent's backfield. Already has 2 sacks in the game, and now he gets a TFL. He is so athletic, so quick twitch, so slippery, they just can't block.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's the handoff. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. No huddle offense to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
This defensive linemen have tents in the backfield. Goodness gracious, they're camping out back there, hitting the quarterback time and time again. When you've sacked him this much, of course he's going to be flustered. Of course he wants to get rid of the football.
Pulls it in. It's Cox. Oh, he's got some.
Damn. Hey, weird boy, I tried to.
7-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Off the play fake on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Camarda. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think
Good stop back there, boy.
Led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone.
And that is a huge missed opportunity.
Hey, Wig. These boy trying to do something to me. Got a tackle for it.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of there.
Oh, there's an alley to the left. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And that one's in.
Come on, bro. I got to pick. Oh, dog, you got to pick that, boy. Damn, that's all you, my boy. Good play, though.
By the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
They'll give it to the back. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. Looking to throw, it's Hilton. Got his man. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Has to get there to move the sticks. They stop him short of the mark.
Solid stop, boy.
And you had to. I mean, the
UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Turning it on. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. Gets it past the marker. He now has 84 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Snap in the shotgun. Lets it fly. And what a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding strides.
Hey, Whit, boy, them boys gave us a little run.
All the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yeah, that's crazy. No picks that game, bro. Nigga had a bunch of other clutch ass shit though. Nah, yeah, for sure, bro. I think we have to do offline franchise in order for it to work. I mean, it still don't matter. We still gonna be doing the franchise shit. It'd be like couch co-op type shit. You feel me? But right after this stream, I'm gonna look into that shit too, and we can shit, we can make us some corners and shit. It'll probably be like yeah, regular franchise mode and shit. So or dynasty mode and shit too. Because if you think about it, we can have our players as freshmen through dynasty mode all the way up to their senior years, content purposes, or junior years, and then on Madden and shit, bro. We could do like the little, we can export the draft class and shit, and then we'll be in the draft for sure, and just put them on our NFL team and just rock out shit. You know what I'm saying? Either way, that shit'll be a win-win. Hey, wait, so once I get off this stream and shit, bro, I'm gonna see what's up. And shit, we can crank that shit up ASAP. And then like on dynasty mode and shit, and franchise mode, we can move around. Like put a nigga at safety if we need him at safety or whatever. Should be lit. And I run a lot of man coverage too, so Shit. It be lit. We gonna rock out all red this game, bro.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Off play action on first down. Gets it out fast. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. All right, guys, let's chat for just a moment about Washington. We've been watching them all year, but, David, it seems like they're starting to find themselves a little bit right now, having won the last two.
Yeah, they're in the category of others receiving votes. Like, there's those next 26, 27, 28. These guys, they're right on the cusp of getting ranked. They've had a really good start to their season.
And they're about to get that recognition then if they can just keep winning. You got to stick to the formula. This is a team that prides themselves on being physical and executing. You got to see that today.
And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, as they punted away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for a man. It's McMillan. Rushes on him. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Yeah, this offense might want to think about moving the launch point for this QB, because if you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to complete passes.
Wants to throw on third. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's got his man across the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They've generated some momentum with excellent performances in Big Ten play, and you can see them growing game by game.
And that's a big deal, too, in the new-look Big Ten Conference. Back.
There he goes. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Got the big tight end on the corner route. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. And the Huskies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Looking to get it in.
Damn, I couldn't see that side.
To the excellent execution on that throw and catch.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Slams it ahead. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. They'll try to sneak it. Sneaks it. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking to pass. It's McMillan. And the quarterback will take a
Good
sack
set,
back
bro.
to the 36.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Wants to go up top. Unleashes one deep. And he will take it in. Touchdown!
Damn.
That's caught. It's Harris. Breaks into the open.
That's my fault, team.
Down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
And it didn't take long early in the game. That's the matchup everybody has their eyes on. One of the best receivers in the game, one of the best DBs in the game. They're going to be going toe-to-toe all game long. That time, the defender comes away with an early win in the matchup.
God damn, I can't turn it
It's
off.
not over. We're going to see many more battles as this game goes on.
Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. He'll sneak it. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense. This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Wants to throw. It's McMillan. Here's a heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake. but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's for the play caller right now, just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, bro.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, the ground game. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first.
Boys trying to cook.
The Huskies just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got him downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Harris. He got loose. Almost housed it. Finally dragged down at the 32. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the spot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. So now it's 2nd and long. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Back to throw, it's McMillan. Looking down the middle. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that one.
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Picked up a few extra.
Good play out there.
Return the one-a play by this defense to get the football.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed it.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
And the slant is really a difficult route to defend against if you're a DB in man coverage, especially when you have no help on the inside. So if you're the offense and you continue seeing that coverage, you might as well keep attacking it just like that.
Man, this offense continues to do such a great job on 3rd down. One of the best in the country at it, and the reason why, they keep it manageable most of the time. 3rd and short, they can run the football, be physical, convert first downs. This offense has been so good on 3rd downs.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Got his
Man, they made me
And
stumble
with
out the
that
break,
effort, they
bro.
pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Washington has a lot of things working, set up with another first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Huskies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
Caught near the sticks. It's Harris. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating the ball down the field. To the air, it's McMillan. Bringing the heat. Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Looking to move the chains. Washington now on fourth down. Off the RPO. Throw to the right, looking for the first. How about that?
Good play out there, boy.
Rising up and stopping him short on fourth down.
You know, offensively in that.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Lost one deep down the right side. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Hums it downfield. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first
Fucking he that
down.
open.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
I got 2 feet in him.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. To the air on first down. Got a man. It's Harris. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Huskies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Back to pass. It's McMillan. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him.
Oh, he's got some space.
Yeah, that's my fault. My bad.
He
Shit.
picks up the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
He got it, and he will score.
Fuck is a tight end beating a corner like that, bro? Damn.
They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the run, it's Washington. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Stop playing.
And this is just getting silly. It feels like every game he's making a play. And a big play, a game-changing play. Interception number 11 on the season.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting.
He's into the open down the middle. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. How about the big tight end keeping his concentration off that deflection?
And a lot of times you see those contested catches, but the deflected catches.
Turning it on. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Dropping back, it's McMillan. A strike downfield.
Man, bro.
Down, Husky. An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now. Trying to run it in.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll start this drive with a pass. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
Here's the pressure. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
What an individual effort that time, beating his guy and getting in the backfield and making a play. Ohio State has had so many dominant D-linemen in recent years, right? The Bo Bosa brothers, Chase Young. You know those guys are watching this game. They're proud of what they just saw. This dude is a game wrecker.
Pulls it in. It's Harris. They'll run him out of bounds,
There they
but
go with the
look what's
bullshit.
on the ground. Penalty marker.
Ow, I'm just running with it.
Holding on the defense is just a gift to the offense with the automatic first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Oh, they're after him. Makes the grab.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide, he sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass, he'll take that completion.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. Off play action. He makes the catch at the end. DB's right up on the receivers. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
Dropping back, it's McMillan. He lost one down the sideline. And here's the third interception of the night. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Well, the good news is after that second pick of the third quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that. This guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the first period of the second half.
Man, it's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the second half. You need your quarterback to play smart.
First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. With that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Back open in the middle. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's third and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the back. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Running to the left. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
And it's picked off. That's the
turnover
they desperately needed. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this,
there he goes. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
and if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this.
And they drop him for a loss, but there are penalty markers on the field. Let's check out the call.
Boy, what the fuck was I holding that?
Defender got caught, little handsy with that jersey, and it'll cost him. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. The give to the tailback. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Fighting off the defender. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Give to the running back. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
Defense doing their job, getting that last stop, and now 3rd in California. Not a lot of play calls to convert this. So defensively, let's get off the field now. The clock's running. We need to give it back to our offense with as much time as possible.
And the defense got him at the 27.
I think if you're the head coach here, it's a bit of a mixed reaction to your passing attack so far in this game. You put up a bunch of yards throwing the football, you've lit up the scoreboard, but
and Washington is ready to go back on the attack. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Working that wide receiver screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You can tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver.
And the heat will get
That's a cover set.
Cornerback goes down at the 17.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong that they can collapse the pocket. We saw it right there in that play action.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
3rd and long situations are
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in pass.